Welcome to this session. I'm your host, Vikas Mahajan, Senior Director with Indegene. I head the delivery and operations for data and analytics. And today, I'm thrilled to explore a fascinating topic that highlights the transformational power of hyper-automated AI in the life sciences industry. So without further ado, joining us today are our guests, Ravi Shankar, who's Executive Director at Novartis, and Nitin Raizada, Vice President of Enterprise Commercial Solutions at Indegene. Welcome, Nitin and Ravi. It's great to have you here. Can you take a moment to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, thanks, Vikas. My name is Ravi Shankar. I'm the part of Novartis, a US pharma organization, and I'm leading data and analytics enablement for US commercial.
Hi, my name is Nitin Raizada. I'm part of the Indegene family, part of the commercial business. My charter includes data and analytics as a business. I've been associated with the life sciences and healthcare industry for the last 23 years. Worked across several large, mid-sized and biotech firms, and very, very excited about this topic. I think this is where a lot of focus for our customers would be in the next years to come. And excited to be here with us.
Sure. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's do a deep dive right in. We live in a tech-driven world where automation, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and advanced technologies are reshaping the way we work, the way we think, and the way we act. Today, we'll be discussing an exciting, high-tech, and leading-edge technology on the horizon, that is hyper-automated AI. But what exactly is hyper-automated AI? To put it simply, hyper-automated AI is a methodology that speeds up data integration, provides an uptick to the data quality, data governance, leading to expedited generation of actionable insights and recommendations by using AI/ML algorithms, RPA, NLP, NLQ to eliminate redundant manual tasks. So, while we call data as the new oil, hyper-automated AI is certainly the electric spark that is much required to smoothly run the engine. It blends all the technologies which I have mentioned above together into a seamless ecosystem, enabling companies to work smarter, just like a well-oiled engine. But is this a new concept? Though it's not new, but in pharma, its application time is now. With advent of new technologies, primarily Gen AI, MLOps, and truly changing domain landscape with regulatory updates, expedited supply chain, drug R&D, the power can be harnessed for pharma like industries have done till now. But let me give you a couple of examples as well across. For instance, Tesla. Now, Tesla's gigafactories employ AI-equipped robots to handle complex assembly tasks, increasing production efficiency. Similarly, for Amazon, the fulfillment centers use AI systems and the robots for tasks like inventory management and package delivery. But how does hyper-automated AI impact the pharma organizations? What are the best practices? What can be the use cases where it applies to? These are certain intriguing questions we'll explore today with the industry experts in the field. Now, Ravi, firstly to you. In your opinion, how do you see hyper-automated AI solutions being engineered to, for example, enhancing omnichannel engagements of physician and the impact towards patient journey? If you can share your insights, please.
Yeah, from my point of view, commercial side, right, as we lead in this crossroad of the technology evolution, I see hyper-automated AI is the future. As you rightly said, the way Tesla is going, pharma industry needs to take the same step. So if you think from the omni-channel orchestration point of view, how we reach out to our patient, how we reach out to our doctors, we need to have the multi-channel approach, but the right messaging at the right time with the right channel. And to enable everything in an orchestrated way, we need to have a hyper-automated AI way. So just I'll take an example to give you more context. In today's world, where the patient is the key and drug is the, in your ways, the fuel for the data. Right? So from my point of view, that data needs to be brought together from all the sources in an automated way so that we can reach out, orchestrate the journey, bring out the right audience to right target to the right channel And to optimize that part, we need to optimize the way we reach out to our patient. We reach out to our doctors. So similar solutions we are exploring in that field is the automated omnichannel orchestration, where all the ways we can empower our sales rep to do the right messaging to the right way to the right doctor on the right time. And also we are bringing the patient level data. We are integrating and creating an orchestrated patient view to get an idea about how patients are behaving interacting with our solution.
Fair. I think you rightly mentioned, Ravi, and going by the Tesla and Amazon's example I spoke about earlier, one of the clear significant advantages of this solution and its potential to optimize cost and enhance operational efficiencies for sure. Could you now please elaborate also on specific strategies or sort of methodologies employed by hyper automated AI to streamline the processes, reduce operational costs, and ultimately make the customer experience and the patient outcomes far better than now? So, Ravi, if you can,
Yeah,
share.
so for the customer experience, what we are doing is, as the advent of the chat GPT, we are enabling various solutions where we can use the AI ML algorithms to get the right micro segmentation of it. And with that, all the chatbot enabled solution will come up with orchestrate and interact with our rep. So think about it. If rep is going to a doctor, an AI bot will tell the right messaging to give to the doctor at right point of time based on the multi-channel activity what a bot is seeing. So that bot can empower rep very well to do the right messaging and get the right outcome and share the right templates with the doctor for a particular drug what we can use. So this is one of the use case where we are working, we are bringing together. The other use case is the how we can enable the next best action, and so next best action with the chatbot enabled solution. And when we get all of these data from all the multi-channel, how we can do the right messaging to our rep or or to the any channel where we are orchestrating the outcome at the right point of time for our consumer audience.
Yeah, no, thank you. And I completely agree with Ravi. There's some exciting work that's happening at Novartis. I'm very enthused with that. But generally speaking, I think the industry overall is still grappling, moving away from the old and traditional one after the other sequential models to very agile way of doing things. While they may call it agile, there is still a lot to be done in that area. A comprehensive view of a reimagined process. The example that I always think about is it's a reimagined proposition when you look at a Tesla car. It's no more a same car that you would see from a Ford or Honda. It's built differently. It already assumes that there will be automation. It already assumes that there will be data, and therefore the way in which they build that entire thing is very different. I think we need to look at that methodology, technology in the overall reimagined process construct. And I think that remains a challenge. But I definitely see a lot of work happening both on the patient and the HCP engagement side that we are trying to use this new technology, machine learning, MLOps, artificial intelligence. All these have become part and parlance of many, many such programs. And I'm sure that in the next few years, we will see a lot of success stories coming out.
No, that's fair. I think, you have spoken about efficiencies and processes and, technology and, how humans are responding to that. Now, people often worry about technology replacing humans. I'm just going in that direction now. So, Ravi, in your opinion, how is hyper automated AI being designed to complement, rather than replacing human expertise? Just share, some thoughts.
Yeah, I can share my point of view. I don't think it will replace human, but definitely it will upgrade the skills. So we need to embrace this solution, this event, and whoever will embrace it rightfully will move forward with this thing. We are standing at the same crossroad where we were standing when we had that uh, automobile evolution, right, where all the industries were getting automated with more the computerized way, right? And the same way where we are standing today from the AI age. So today, I can take one example. So patient level data, as Novartis, we are moving in more into the niche areas and targeting the rare diseases. The patient level data is becoming a very key. We need not have an opportunity outside this thing to understand and go and cross that data across the world, right? For that, we need to learn a new ways of technology, how we can get the EMR, EHR data, how we can get other data which are available outside in the market is not fully ingested throughout the standard way of ingestion, how we can tap those sources data as a fuel, as you said, right? So to understand that piece and do that data mining across the industry, it needs the new ways of thinking. And that is where the AI solution, the new solution can do and do the data harvesting for us and bring the right solution to bring the data and the messaging from that data, right? That's the key. To understand this new paradigm is the success here. So this AI ML solution and where we are coming from the AI age, we need to use this to bring all of these solutions together so that we can embrace this solution and move in a way, the way industry is moving. And I feel the people who will understand this, they will move forward. And the people who will not understand will stay with it, they will stay with the game. But we all need to embrace it with wholeheartedly.
I think very valid point, and thanks for making it clear to people as well that okay, this is not there to replace us, replace humans, but yes, we'll certainly would have to embrace hyper automated AI. Now, while we talk about that, but what would be, Nitin, and now jumping to you again, what would be your personal advice for people? Like, are there any specific skill sets or technologies that you think are essential for adopting this effectively? So adoption in the pharma organizations is one, but adoption in service industries, other things. So there is a it might be a needle in a haystack altogether, to start off with. But just share your thoughts here, please.
No, I'll borrow the inspiration from what Ravi said. I think if you just see the patient example, what used to happen, and Ravi, I also handle the patient services charter at Indegene, so very close to my heart area. 5 years back, when you looked at patient services and data getting generated out of that or patient engagement platforms, it was a needle in a haystack activity. A lot of things need to come together, and compliance was a big barrier. But now with AI, like you rightly said, you can pretty much like Facebook and Google operate data. There is no human touching our data. It is the algorithms which are identifying the segments, the cohorts, the right messages, and the engagement levels. We all know how it is on these platforms. Something similar can be done in pharma, but that means that you will need to use this technology and that mindset that you are not breaking any compliance. But what it means is that you are looking at very meshed in programs. When I say meshed programs, it means technology, compliance, business process, everything has to come together. We have seen the IT services and our services industry build monoliths. Right? So there is a CRM practice, there is a data integration practice, there is a data warehouse practice, and I know just my area. But like Ravi is explaining some of these use cases, you need small teams that bring that cross-discipline view, have the imagination of understanding what that process and therefore what technology needs to act on and what results are expected. So people will have to broaden their skill. Data science is necessary in the upcoming age. There are skills like Python, for example. They've been there. People need to understand because the kind of data is changing. The way technology addresses that data is changing. And the processes that we can, the reimagine process because of this technology will change. The good thing is that the coming generations, if I see what my daughter is doing or what other kids of our age are doing, they're already native to this kind of technology application. So I see a lot of hope for that generation which is about to come. But the generation that is involved today, there is a huge learning curve. And I think that would be the challenge that we'll see in the next few years.
No, fair. I think while you have given a personal touch here, Nitin, but then Ravi, to you as well. From so Nitin's experience is on field, across the chain. But what is something which you think from a pharma perspective, very much oriented on the business, the clients, the customer, consumer, patient? What do you think the technology's relevance would be? Because everything is now open AI, open chat GPTs, everything's there available. So what is something which you would inspire people to learn and to move?
So, in my point of view, we need to uh, close the boundaries, basically open all the boundaries here. So, as Nitin said earlier, right, we had within the commercial also where we have done it silo for CRM, silo for marketing, silo for digital, all those things. Within commercial also, we need to remove all the silos, bring everything together, and we need to start thinking beyond commercial, how we can get the clinical side of data, R&D of the data, understand that flavor, understand that patient, how the patient is behaving, so we can track end-to-end journey. And now with this solution, with technology, with AI, ML, all the boundaries will blend, everything will come together, and a end-to-end orchestrated way we need to think through to bring the solution together so that we have end-to-end lineage. When any drug is being conceptualized, how this drug is being R&D and it is coming to the market, it is pre-RX, how it being commercialized, post-RX, how the patient services is handling, and ultimately how patients are getting benefited with all the market access and everything. So if we need to think whole end-to-end way to connecting the data, we can automate the journey, we can bring the insight, all the connectivity, and we can reduce the cost of the drug creation and drug R&D, drug commercialization, and patient will get benefited with the lesser cost. Ultimately, we in the pharma industry is working for the patient. So if we can use this technology and AI ML to make our patient benefit, right? To give all the trade to our patients so we can reduce all the overhead and ultimately we can make our patient happy. So that's how I see it will go.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Ravi and Nitin, for sharing such valuable insights on not only the concept itself, the solution itself, but the impact on HCPs, consumers, patient, technology landscape. I think we have discussed much, but that brings us to the end of this session. And it's been a truly enlightening conversation. And we look forward to seeing how this technology continues to revolutionize pharma. And to our listeners, thank you for joining us today on this extremely engaging session. Stay tuned for more discussions in the future. Goodbye for now. This is Vikas Mahajan signing off. Thanks, Ravi. Thanks, Nitin, once again. Bye-bye.